Hey guys, welcome to Escaping Freedom. This is called Rising Healed. Entering solitary is the first chapter. Solitude is a very key component in self-evolution. When it's time to evolve and where you are evolving, it's gonna come to a time when you're not gonna relate to anything anymore. The parties you used to go to, the friends you used to hang out with, even alcohol if you drink too much or any of these other stuff. And that's growth. Because honestly, when it's time to grow, your mind, your soul, your spirit, you're just not gonna feel it in you anymore. Something's gonna be telling you it's time to change. And you see, in life, sometimes you hit a certain amount of pain that lets you be aware, self, and have acknowledgement towards yourself and self-awareness to let you know that I really need to change. I hit that myself when I realized I had some trauma I had to face. And whoa, that's a big dog. That's a big dog. Hi.
Hey, how are
How
you?
are you?
It's not your photo shoot.
Sorry about that, guys. I kind of didn't search up if this was a dog beach or not, and it's definitely a dog beach. So, um, yeah, when it's time for you to change something within yourself, you're gonna hit a certain level of pain, and it's like something that you're not gonna be able to understand. It's not gonna be within others; it's gonna be within you. I literally hit that level of pain when I realized I was very, very codependent of my partners that I've been with for the past years, because I dealt with a lot of negligence in my past life. So I started to literally reach for love, as in I needed, but I didn't have it within me. Self-love is very, very, very important, and you can only get to self-love with solitary. That's why I mentioned that solitary is a huge component in self-evolution. At the time when you have solitary and you're self-aware and you're realizing, hey, it's time to change something about it, you're going to start to learn new things about yourself that you never even thought that could come up. And with that, if while you're entering this new phase in your life, if you lose some friends, some family, whatever it is around you, they just wasn't meant to stay. Because a true friend would understand that, hey, I need space. I need space. And when you get all that together and you get your mind together and you get your mind strength, your mind stronger, because the purpose of being solitary, the purpose of solitary is not just so you could be alone. That is not the purpose of solitary. Solitary is to make sure that you get to know you. It's literally self-discipline, so you know there's a time for everything. And you can't give too much of your own free time to everything else. You have to worry about you and put yourself first. That's what solitary puts you in. And when you do that, life just is great. The sun, the stars, everything just makes you feel so happy, and you wake up pushing yourself more and more. And things like negative thoughts like suicidal, depression, anything that runs through your mind that makes you stressed out, anxiety even, they're all gonna flow out the window. And it starts as little as something as small as just fixing your bed. You know how they say you can't love someone until you love yourself? This is 100% true. It's like, if I don't have $100, how can I give you $100? You have to pay attention to that. A lot of people hop into love thinking like, I'm just going to change myself or fix myself when I'm in this new relationship, or this person's going to help me change to be a better person. That's not possible. True love comes within self. Until you have love, until you healed your heart, healed yourself, closed those wounds and sealed it up, you will not be able to heal. And coming from someone who also suffered from self-harm, trust me, it took me a while, and I'm 25 years old. I'm here today to tell you it's possible to heal, and I'm here to help you. That's why I'm an emotional empath. Now, of course, I'm not going to lie to you. There's going to be hella hiccups in your path. But just like hiccups, what do you do when a hiccup comes? You drink water, right? Hiccups are just simple little obstacles that just get you stronger. The more you drink that water, the more it's solidified. Don't stress over a hiccup. It's just a hiccup, literally. Things happen. If your tire gets flat when you wake up in the morning, don't literally stress yourself like, oh my God, the day is going to go terrible because the universe hears you. And the moment that you start feeling like everything negative is going to follow through. You can't be negative. You have to always remain positive despite whatever is going on. If you're feeling sad, smile. Look at your camera and smile. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. So, or handsome too. Now, some tips when to help you with kind of being in a solitary confinement, not literally, but some tips into solitude is definitely getting rid of social media for a little bit. Now, here's some tips on how to do so. The external influence is a huge thing. The moment you get online to Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, you're always in battle with what's real and what's not real. You need to focus into reality. And to get yourself to focus into reality, what I did, I placed a timer. If you don't want to get rid of the app, period, I personally did that first. I literally got rid of all apps and turned off all my notifications for every single app. So I can make sure that if anything was coming in, I wasn't going directly to see it. Because that's another way to trigger you. If you see I got a message or a DM directly in a DM, you're going to be like, oh, shoot, let me open the app. And now you're scrolling for 2 hours. Don't do it. I recommend definitely turning off your notifications or deleting the home app. If you can't do that, put a timer. Instagram is very good, very useful for the fact they actually introduce timers. And I think Twitter does it as well, and TikTok, where you can place a timer for the amount of times you can literally be on your phone. I put an hour because an hour throughout the day after healing. Well, I'm not done healing because you never stop healing. But after a certain amount of time of like months of healing, I was like, okay, I could, re-download Instagram. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put a timer, still keep my notifications off, but I'm gonna put a timer to keep me away because I do have a huge following and I want to make sure that I stay away from it. So I put an hour because I feel like personally, all you need is an hour of social media a day. You don't need no more than that. If you're exceeding that, you either are a content creator, which I can't blame you, or more, but it's still important in solitary to actually step away from the external influence. Number 2, make more time for self. The moment you turn that phone off, go literally outside and find something to do. I'm talking about if your place, your secret place is the beach, like me, go to the beach. If your secret place is figure skating, also like me, go figure skate. If you like football, if you like watching movies, if you love to read, I know there's a lot of readers out there. Whatever the case is, make time for you. So that does mean kind of canceling out your friends. Another thing that iPhones have, or other phones, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Cancel it out. Put it on Do Not Disturb for any time period, or hell, for the whole day. And with that, you're letting everyone know you don't want to be disturbed unless emergency. If you don't want to do that, just make sure, or if you have a business or something that may conflict with that, just make sure you allow people to know that, hey, I'm going to be busy throughout the day. They don't have to know what you're doing. I'm going to be busy throughout the day. So if you need me, just call me, but I may not be texting back. And if it's friends, just, hey, I need to step back from reality real quick. Like I said in the beginning, a real friend is going to understand. Now, number 3, get to know yourself. Open up those doors and try new things. You don't know what you might be into until you actually dedicate time to it. Like for me, I play the cello, and not only that, like I said, I'm a figure skater. I haven't distributed videos of me playing the cello yet because I'm not that good, but I'm also a former gymnast. I'm going to get back into that, but I'm also a former gymnast. I know a lot of people who do gymnastics, they take that really seriously. They go pro, and that's their therapy. The gym is their therapy. Or if you work out, the working out is your therapy. Or like for me, figure skating, oh my God. I put on my AirPods and I literally escape. Phone is on Do Not Disturb. When I tell you, figure skating is a serenity to me. When people see me, they be like, oh my God. I'm just shocked that a Black person or anything like that, like you, out of everyone, would be figure skating because I devote most of my time to it to the point my friends barely see me. And I spend every dollar on it. Like, it's not expensive. It's actually not that much expensive after you get your skates, but it's really an inexpensive hobby and it's fun, and it allows me to get to know me. And I focused on this craft for a year now, and I'm like, you know what? I actually like it. I love my coach. I love my ice family. I love everyone I met. That could be you. Find out what that niche you could find that speaks to you, that says, this is for me. And when you get it, lock in. I know that a lot of people don't be motivated to lock in, but you have to motivate yourself. No one else can do it but you. Motivate yourself to say, I'm going to lock in, I'm going to evolve, and I'm going to change anything that makes me feel comfortable. So now, if you guys like this, tune in next week where I talk about codependency. A quick definition, if you don't know what codependency is almost like you're the enabler. Codependency is a psychological condition that most people suffer, where it's kind of like you seek approval from others. And a lot of people don't notice that it's happening, but it does. And sometimes you're going to hit rock bottom before you actually notice that I am a codependent person. Codependency people, you're perfect for narcissists. Narcissists use you. They use you because they know you're easy to manipulate and you're vulnerable. If you want to know more, I would definitely tune back in next week for Rise and Heal, where you can escape with Drina. Remember to subscribe to the links. Thank you for watching. It's my first time, and I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm going to come back strong, even more stronger next week. And yeah, Rise and Heal. Bye.